Hey guys, welcome back to the KGN. Today we are here with some useful nades that you can use in Dust 2. This is the most commonly used nades at the high ranks. See a lot of silvers and gold novas not using these when I play with my silver friends and my nova friends. So yeah, watch this video. I'll have a timeline in the description for each grenade if you can't remember a certain one. So yeah, you can go back to each one and it won't be a big deal. First one we have is the long cross smoke. So come over to this barrel here until you can't move anymore. Look at the top of this red sign. Start running and then let go once you hit the top, hit the bottom I mean. So this will smoke the cross and you can walk, just jump through. Get on a site and plant. Make sure this side is smoked off and not this side. So if you do for some reason can't throw the smoke from over there, throw like this, right? This is better than having a smoke right here, because then they can pick you off from this side through the smoke, while this side they don't really have a reaction to do it. Next we got the cat smoke. Look at this lamp shadow, which is the closest one to the wall, first one from T-spawn, and then look right here. You want to look there, stand up, look at the top of this little metal wire right here, and then just left click. Don't move, don't jump, don't do anything, and then wait for the smoke to pop. Listen for the smoke sound, and then you have a smoke on Xbox and you can rush up cat. Next we got the CT smoke. We have two versions. We have one courtesy of Cookie. I don't know if I'm doing it completely correctly, but I lined myself up with the wall and then looked at the middle of this little blue area, and yeah, that smoked off CT for me. It's almost a complete smoke CT, like small gap right here to come through. There might be a little better way to do that one. In my perfect version, which I personally think it's a little dangerous. Cookie's one is a lot safer to do, but you come up to this little rice barrel right here, and there's, if you guys can look at this, there's 1, 2, and there's like a little very small third one right here. You want to aim like right here. So you come over to the rice barrel, aim right there, and just left click. And see, now you don't have to worry about this right here, but so I actually kind of aimed a little too low right there, but like, yeah, it'll smoke out CT completely. And the only place you really have to worry about is elevator, but like no one plays elevator once you get sight. So yeah, throw this a few times and you'll get used to it. And same thing with this one right here. I think, to be honest, this one's a lot better. And you just, it'll bounce back a few times and it'll smoke CT perfectly. So that one's a lot better to use. Next we got a smoke for cat. So you want to push up cat, and there's a guy on A site. You just come over to this area right here until you can't move anymore. Look at the metal pole. Look where the ground meets with the pole. Left click. And now you can either peek sight like this or jump down CT. I personally like to jump down CT. Have a friend toss a smoke here, and yeah, it'd be perfect. You can take a sight. Next we got the Xbox smoke from tunnels. Come up to lower tunnels until you can't move anymore right here, and then move right. Make sure you move forward and then right first. Don't, because there's like two areas you can get stuck on. You want to make sure you hit the forward and then right first, and then get your smoke out. There's, if you can see right here, there are like 2 squares right here. 1, 2. You want to look at this square right here. Right, look at this square. Look up until where the roof meets, and just left click. That smokes off Xbox. And you can push up cat as well. And if you're lower tunnels, just like jump across the door, go into the smoke, come out. Let's get smoke. Next we got the mid to B smoke. Come up to Xbox so you can't move anymore. Look at the top of this window, and then just left click. This is smoke mid to B. Just be careful. If you come up door, they can still see you from CT. So like, what I like to do is I like to like run over window and just like jump through. But you're not completely safe with this CT smoke. Like, there's no completely safe CT smoke. They can still look through. So if there's a smoke here, like maybe even like throw a flash before you come through the door. Just, like when there's a CT smoke, I would just like come through a window. If, at least high ranks. Lower ranks, maybe you don't have to worry about that so much. Next we got the mid cross smoke. If you're crossing mid doors and you want to go to B, if you have the spawn right here or here, be a good teammate and throw the smoke for your B teammates. Even if you're gonna go, if you're not going B, you have the perfect spawn for the smoke, so I would throw the smoke for them. So look at the bottom half of this arrow and then just do a running throw. And I would recommend not getting too close though. If you like get too close, you have an issue of doing this sometimes. So just be careful. You wanna just like hold W for like a split second and just throw. And while you're running, just keep running, run through the smoke, and then they can't see you from T-spawn. Next we got the B smoke. Just come up to this wall right here, and this will smoke off tunnels. Look at the fat part of B. Look up until you look over the wall. And then just left click. Don't run, don't do anything. Just smoke off tunnels. Next we got the B car smoke. I personally don't use this one that much, but some people found it useful, so I'll show you guys it. Come over to this area until you can't move anymore. Look up to this little area right here, and then look over till I personally use my crosshair, but my crosshair is 3.25. It's a little bit big for some people, so just try and make it like parallel with this area right here. And then just left click. So bounce a few. Oh, that's a messed up version of the smoke. I don't know how that got messed up. Let me try this again. There you go. And that smokes off car. Anyone sitting in this area of car won't be smoked off for door, but they'll be completely smoked off for window. And then for window, tunnels won't be smoked off for them. So you guys use how you want. And next we got an Xbox smoke from Cat. If you want to help your teammates come up Cat, or if you just want to fake it for some reason, come over to this part of it. Look at where the lip of Xbox should be, like this part of tunnels. Look up until you see this part of the roof, and then just left click. It'll bounce off and bounce on Xbox, and they can't see you on middle if you come up Cat. Next we got the flashes. So this one is a pair with the mid to B smoke. So once you throw this mid to B smoke, you want to throw out your flash. You pull out your flash, you look at Xbox, look up just a little bit, and that'll flash through the door, and then the guy behind the door will be flashed as well. So it's perfect if you want to do it. If you want to do it really fast, right? Just come over here, throw, boom, flash, come out the door, kill everybody. Next we got the flashes for long. So this is a very basic flashes for long. And I see many people doing this, right? There's two reasons why this is really bad. Number one, this will flash your teammates back here that are still, like, or behind you. And you don't want that happening. You don't want to flash your teammates. Number one, it's annoying to get flashed by your teammate. Even if it's, even if there's nobody around you. And then the second one is it pops, like, up here. And it doesn't get anybody that's, like, sitting right here. You want to get behind the wall so that if they're playing here, they get flashed, and anybody on A side gets flashed and they get scared and back away. Your the point of flashing long is so that you can take long control, not so that you can go over to A site. And not to mention, if this pops right here, the only person who's gonna get flashed is someone playing here, and no one gets here before you get to long door. Like, it's impossible. So while you come out of T spawn, come over here, and instead of throwing from right here, come over to the car a little bit, or get past the car, and then look at the door, jumping throw, and that'll pop all the way over here. It'll flash the guy long. If he's not gonna be able to get him pit in time if he, you know, if you have a long spawn. If you spawn like over here, I wouldn't even recommend rushing long. If you spawn like right here, this is like the best spawn for long, so I would rush long like this. Alright, and then come over here, flash through the door, and then here's a second flash you can do while you're running. Flash through here, okay? So you, oops, messed that up a little bit. This one requires a bit of practice, but it also pop over there as well, and you get both of those flashes. And this will also, even if you're not running, and this has nothing to do with rush, if you're not rushing for long and you want to flash long, just like do that, come out, and you can flash everybody out long as well. So if you pair this together, right, running out of T spawn, come to left a little bit, right click, jump throw, and then left click, whoops, and yeah, this will do both of those. Next we got a CT side flash. Come up, if there's people coming up long, come up to this wall, look at this wall, and then running throw, and this will flash for people long. There's a bit of a travel time so they can look away. So what you want to do is after you throw this flash, once you hear the flash pop, come out with it, right? As soon as you hear the flash, turn around, and that'll and they'll either be turned around they'll probably be turned around as soon as they hear the flash pop, or you can get like an idea of how many people are coming up long, and then you can just run either to elevator to hide, or you can smoke yourself off and then come CT to play, right? Have your teammates come help you, stuff like that. Next we got some mid to B flashes. I give you two easy ones, one through the door, one through the window, and then I'll give you one hard one to work on. But the first easy one is the door one, so when you're running, just like throw it off the ground. It doesn't really matter where you throw it off the ground, just make sure you aim in between the doorway so you don't accidentally hit the door. But like, yeah, just while you're running, just bounce it off the ground and come out with it. And then the window one, you just like come up to the window right here, look at this area of window, and then running and jump and throw, right? Or what I like to do is just jump and throw. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of travel time compared to the running jumping throw, which like is right there. So you guys choose what you want to do, but like be careful with the jump throw. Sometimes it gets a little funky if you aim too low or something. Oh wow, that was perfect actually. But if you aim too low, like you have a chance of accidentally bouncing it. Or like if you bounce it like that, that's actually would be perfect. But sometimes it hits the wall. So jumping running throw is the most safest. And then you have a one that goes over the wall flash, so you want to bounce it off of this right here. But if you aim too high, you're gonna do this on accident, and like it won't bounce all the way. So what you want to do is just like aim a little low, and it's perfect. And you want to run at this, right? You don't want to try to get, if you get a funky angle at this, like that's gonna happen. If you aim like from over here, sometimes it'll work. But like yeah, you wanna like maybe line yourself up, like with, if you come to the pole maybe, and then run this way. Just make sure you're not in the way of the pole or that, and then you'll flash over B, and there's not barely any time for them to react to it. So everybody will be flashed on B, and then you can like peek, maybe have a smoke tunnel, and then like peek back a site, clear all that, and then look window, or look under window and stuff like that. Next we got the flashes for rushing B. So there's a double flash. First when you come, hug the right side of the wall, flash, throw again, hug the right wall, and then come out B, kill everybody. So how to do this? As you come into tunnels, hug the right side of this wall, and as soon as you clear this pole, look at the top part of this wallpaper, run at it, throw, and this pop right here, right? This will blind the people door and right, and so looking from here or something like that. But this first flash is for them to turn around. This isn't for them to get flash. So if you throw this flash, you have to throw the second flash, because that's the most important one. And if you have one flash, don't throw the first flash, just throw the second one. But like, that will make them turn around, and then as soon as they turn around, they'll come and look over for tunnels, and then the second flash will come and they'll get blind. So, so first throw this flash, clear the wall, throw it off the wall, and then this right here, when you get like a little bit past this little white box thing, look like towards like maybe like there's the half part of the wall, and then while you're running, throw, hug the right side of the wall, and then you won't get flashed, and then it'll pop as soon as you come out. This is the most important one. If you don't throw this first one, even if you don't throw this first one, throw this one as you come into B. You just need one good flash to come into B, and then that'll flash. But like, just be careful though. People behind barrel won't get flashed. People back here won't get flashed, and then people here might get flashed. Well, people here will get flashed actually. Just a little bit. They won't be fully blind though. Everybody else will get blind. People playing car will get blind. People here have a chance of getting blind. Sometimes they won't get blind, so just be careful. This doesn't blind everybody. This just blinds most people on site, and you can take the immediate gunfight. And then if you're not rushing into B and you just want to take B, what you want to do is you want to come over to this corner right here. Make sure you have a teammate helping you so that they don't push into tunnels, and then look, like line yourself up with this, and then just like look around this area. Actually, just like look at this, and then just look up a little bit so you don't accidentally hit anything. And this will smoke the entrance to tunnels, and then throw the first flash I was talking about. And then there's no one back sight, so you can either come over here, look at the guy back sight, clear barrels, or you can just like jump up here. That's just what I like to do. Right. This is easy to get up here. All you have to do is just jump and strafe at the same time. Next we got the Molotovs. So one, you can get back a sight with this Molotov. Just come over here, look at this, and then just run and throw. You don't need a lot of running, you just need a little bit. And then I'll molly off the guy back sight. Another one you got is for under window. So if there's a guy under window, just look like, let's look above the window a little bit, right? Like right there. Right click, jump and throw. Don't move, just jump and throw. And then it'll make a small arc, and it'll molly the guy under window. And if you're worried that that's not going to hit for some reason, come over to this pole until you can't move anymore. And then there's a little shadowy dot right here. Look at that shadowy dot and just left click. That'll bounce off, molly off, and do the same thing. But I personally just do this because it's a lot easier, and it hits like almost 100% of the time. Next, I feel like is the most important nade out of this entire video. I mean, there's the long cross smoke is important and all, mid cross smoke is important and all, but if you're taking a site, this is super important. Like, most of the time you won't see somebody playing goose. They'll be playing like headshot site, like right here, right? They'll be playing here or right here, and you want to clear that. And especially it's annoying when somebody's playing like this, they hear you coming up short and they peek and kill you. That's super annoying in my opinion. And especially when people are like, oh, we got sight, we got sight. You don't have sight until you do this. So what you do is you come up, you come over past the shadow, right? You have to be in the shadowy area. You don't want to be over here when you throw the molly. But Like, just peek goose, make sure nobody's there, and then you want to bounce the Molotov off to the pizza box. So you aim up to the scaffolding area right here and look, like, just right there at the scaffolding. And then running throw, it'll bounce off the pizza box, and it'll Molotov the entire site. It forces the guy here to either run goose, a ramp, or just jump off CT. But, like, when you hear... if you're in silver and you hear someone say bounce off the pizza box, don't look at the pizza box, okay? Because that bounces off the A letter. It'll work a little bit, but if they stand like right here and take the gunfights, they're not gonna be mollied off. So you need to bounce it off up here. You want to hit the pizza box with the Molotov, and that goes for everything. Like, if you, like, you know, for some reason you want to smoke CT, right? You have to like throw up here or something like that, if I remember correctly. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah, okay, cool, I messed up. It's like right here, I think. I don't know. There's like a really hard smoke to throw CT. I can't remember how to do it. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, I don't even remember how I did that. What the fuck? Alright, well, this is a useful smoke. Made just in the video. Come to the wall, right? Look at, like, right here. Jumping throw. Bounce off the wall. Okay, I just kind of made a CT smoke in the video, lol. Okay, yeah, anyways, this Molotov is super important, and you can throw, once you throw this Molotov, if you think there's a guy on site, you can throw a nade with it. It'll make them get stuck in the Molotov and they'll die, because they'll hit, the nade will damage them, and then the Molotov will, you know, it'll also keep them in the Molotov. You can also throw a smoke doing the same thing, right? And then it'll smoke the people on a ramp, right? Just don't flash like this. If you want to flash to a sites from cat, what I like to do is run backwards and throw, and then run forward again so you don't get flashed from, you know, so you go up to the wall, but like run backwards and you gotta flash. And some people like to do this flash as well for cat, like you run up to it. Whoops, that was a fail. Run up to it, do this flash, and then you have like a very small pop flash. But I personally don't like that, because most people who play like over here don't get flashed at all. People who play here can get flashed a little bit, but like, I don't know. I just like this flash better. Next we got a Molotov for car. So after you throw the smoke, right, and you got the smoke for long cross, what I like to do is I like to throw a flash over. Well, maybe a running throw would be better, because you want it to get over, right? And then make sure, if you want to clear a car, there's two mollies. There's one that's safe, but it's almost impossible to hit. Like, I can't even hit it. Well, there's that, the one I hit right now. So what you do is, there's a little pole right there. You want to bounce it off of that. So you just like, you try to aim towards the pole, and then do a running throw. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. That's why I don't really like this molly. But what I like to do, right, it's a little dangerous to throw. So do this, flash over, and then just like, as soon as that flash pops, right, look at the car and just like run at it, throw. And a molly off car. It's very dangerous to throw though, because you're peeking while you're throwing that. And sometimes that happens if you rush it too much. But like, yeah, it's very unsafe. What I'd like normal people to do is, after you smoke along cross, have a person come up cat and clear a car like this. It's a lot more safe. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more, leave a like and subscribe. I'll be doing a Mirage video soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, you'll and turn on notifications, and see a Mirage video pretty soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.